wake up. "119 Smith Road, apartment..." Okay. Hey guys, Nalabyte here, and welcome to The Haunted. Now this is a horror visual novel. So it's basically a choose-your-own-adventure type game. This didn't have the greatest of scores in the Google Play Store, but I thought we'd go ahead and give it a try and see how it goes. Might be interesting. It looked like it might be. Okay, I don't know anything. I didn't really look at anything that said anything about this, except that it's something about a detective, and it's a horror game. So, we'll answer the phone. Oh, wait, you don't speak? Okay, fine. Jack. Yeah? No, I was just taking a nap. Where? I'll be there in half an hour. Leave the apartment, go back to sleep. I think it would be counterintuitive to go back to sleep, so we'll leave the apartment. If this one turns out to be short, like I'm kind of thinking it's going to be, then we'll go back through and click the other choices. As a child, we used to go out on field trips in this forest. It still has that calm feeling surrounding it. Investigate the crime scene, speak with a detective. We'll speak with the detective. Good evening. I'm Detective Jack. They called me from the office about a crime in this area? Good evening, Detective. We've been waiting for your arrival. Correct me if I'm wrong. You are familiar with the natural forces? That's right, Detective. I have 4 years of field experience. Is this a spiritual crime? Tell me what has occurred here. Is this a spiritual crime? We're not sure, but we suspect that something of that kind may be involved. Yesterday at 7 p.m., a man called into the station, reporting a lost child. The man and his 9-year-old son were heading back home and decided to take a shortcut through the forest. Suddenly, a flash of light appeared in the middle of the forest, blinding the man. The only thing that the man remembers after the incident is waking up on the forest floor without his son. It sounds like a locust lighting. When environments get sorry about that. When environments get over-energized from impact of natural forces, it releases a white flash of light. This flash could blind a living and even make them doze off for a short period. But locust lightings is not harmful to humans, nor do they make them disappear. I think you might be right, Detective. The natural forces could be involved. Grammar! Do we have any leads? How may I help the investigation, Detective? We actually have a suspect. In fact, it's a ghost. A ghost? It's like, excuse me? That's very unusual. How did your officers manage to get it into custody? While the officers searched the forest, the ghost approached us. It told the other officers that it was willing to help the investigation. But we didn't manage to get any information out of it. That's why we called in an expert. We need you to interrogate it. I know from experience that ghosts like to play tricks, but I think the information it holds could help the investigation. Where are you keeping the ghost? We are keeping the ghost in an interrogation room back at the station. Just tell them your name over the desk, and an officer will show you the way. I'll call the station to notify your arrival. Thank you for your time, Detective. I wish you good luck during the investigation. I wish the same to you. You'll need it. I had to say the last part ominously. Metro Central... Okay, that was... grammar! Hi, I'm Detective Jack. I was sent here to interrogate a ghost regarding the case of a missing child. Yes, we were expecting you. Right this way, Detective. Ask a question. Well, no, we're gonna follow her. I don't need to know nothing. The ghost is being held in this room. You won't see it, but it's sitting in the chair. I hope you know what you're doing, Detective. Don't worry. I've done this before. Order the officer not to interfere, open the door, and walk in. All right, Detective, we won't. But be careful. I told you. There's no need to worry. Which means there is need to worry. I shouldn't have told them not to interfere. I think I signed my death warrant. I'm Detective Jack. Who are you? Ghost. Can you hear me? Or you can hear me, but you can't see me. You can touch me, but you'll have a hard time catching me. Who am I? The wind? I'm sorry. Your answer is wrong. Who are you? Okay, I get that. It's a ghost. That's right, Detective. I can feel that you have been in contact with my kind before. Are you here to help us with our investigation? What's the reason of you being here? What's the reason of you being here? I love both the sky and the ground. Sometimes I carry a message, but for the most times I bring friends. Who am I? Love the sky and the ground, carries a message, most times brings friends. Pigeon? You answered correctly, Detective. Grammar! I came here with a message. The choices we make in our existence provides both losses and gains. As we lose, we trade in for something new. That's how everything moves through its existence. What price would you be willing to pay to find this lost child? Would you be willing to give away your own life? I'll do what it takes to find the boy. It depends on the situation. I'm not willing to risk my own life. He's a detective. I'll do what it takes to find that boy. Your decision isn't important to me. The truth will be revealed when the time arises. Tell me where I can find the boy. I have a bad feeling about this. Tell me where I can find the boy. To find the child, you will have to search the deepest parts of the Westwood Forest. Follow Westwood Street until you reach the second curve of the road. Then go south until you reach a meadow surrounded by the forest. In the middle of the meadow, you will find a grove. Search it. But remember, you have to go alone. I hope you're telling me the truth. Why didn't you reveal this information to the officers? I'm only the messenger, and the message is only for your ears to hear. You got what you came for. I'm not answering any more questions. Do not reveal this information to the other officers. Now leave. ... Gotta love the ellipsis. Okie dokie then. Female officer. How did it go, Detective? Did you acquire any useful information? Reveal to the officer where they can find the boy. Lie to the officer that the ghost was of no help. Yeah, the ghost done said not to tell anybody, so we're gonna lie to the officer. I'm sorry to hear that, Detective. But I guess you did your best. We'll keep the ghost here until it reveals anything that could be useful. I hope it reveals something. We'll contact you if we need further help in the future. You do that. Goodbye. Grandma! Metro Central parking garage. Head back. I wonder what happens if I choose head back home. I'm not gonna risk it. Search Westwood Forest. Not gonna risk it. Because something bad may happen, we may have to start over. And I'm not looking forward to that. As you may notice, I'm using my other recorder. My, quote-unquote new one kept crashing on me, so I'm just not dealing with it right now. Jack. Oh, this must be the place that the ghost spoke about. Rustle, rustle, rustle. What's that over there? I love visual novels. It looks like a den. Maybe the boy is hiding in there? I don't want to... I'm going to call out for the boy. Hello! Is anybody in there? ... question mark? I don't see or hear anything from here. I should probably take a closer look. I don't want to take a closer look. Oh, you're going to make me anyway. Fine. I didn't want to do that. Oh. Tired. Sorry. Oh. Who's there? Reveal yourself or I'll shoot. Don't shoot. Oh, I said don't. I said don't shoot. What if that was the boy you just shot? Holy moly. In serving the wicked, expect no reward, and be thankful if you escape injury for your pains. Was that a pig? Sounded like a pig to me. Wake up. What? This is what they meant by no ending. Okay, we're gonna play through with ignoring everything. It's not gonna let me ignore it. Fine, we'll answer it. Go back to sleep. I just want to see what's gonna happen. Ooh. The one who slumbers misses out on the experience. Oh goodness. Okay. Well then. I'm gonna pause y'all for a minute and I'm gonna get to the spot where I can choose the next one. Okay, here's another spot I wanted to check out. This one's investigating the crime scene. That's odd. I don't see any crime carried out in the area. I better speak with the detective. Well, that wasn't anything. Okay, so apparently we can ask the detective some questions, or the female police officer once we get to the precinct. Has the ghost revealed any information yet? How has the ghost mood been so far? Could you get me a cup of coffee? I could use a cup of coffee. How has the ghost mood been so far? The ghost has been calm and non-threatening through the whole process, but it still hasn't cooperated with answering any questions. Okay, apparently that's the only question we can ask her. Okay. There's a spot where you can say that you're leaving, and we're gonna leave the interrogation room now. How did it go, detective? Did you acquire any useful information? I'm sorry, officer. I didn't manage to get any information out of it. What will happen now? I'm leaving. Good luck with the investigation. And again, so I'm sorry. Don't worry, detective. We will have our lead. We still have our lead left. We'll contact you if we need further. No argument will give courage to the coward. Okay, here we go for round 2. Okay, and we're back up to the choice where we can tell her, and this time we're going to tell her. Reveal to the officer where they can find the boy. Good work, detective. Are we sure that information is accurate? We can never be sure if we don't investigate the area. You are right, detective. I'll send out a patrol right away. Are you coming with us? Yes. Westwood Street. Is this the location? Yes, according to the ghost's information. Detective, we found something. We found something that looks like a den. Search it and report back. Did you find anything? We found a small boy, but unfortunately he's dead. Aww. Someone has cut him up? Holy crap, he's hardly recognizable. Send in the crime investigators. Thank you, detective, for your help. We'll take it from here. I'll contact you if we need further help in the future. Don't hesitate. Wow. Be careful of overeating your power. Wow. Okay, here we go for another round. Okay, now we get to see what happens if we don't go with them. Okay, detective, we will contact you if we find anything. I'll be at home waiting for your call. 119 Smith Road. Answer the phone. Hello? Are you sure it's the same boy who disappeared? I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know what killed him? If you need my assistance in the future, don't hesitate to contact me. Goodbye. Well, snap. Whatever you do, do it with all your might. Okay, next one. Okay, so this time we lied to them. We didn't tell them about it. Before we searched the Westwood, now we're going back home. I want to see if I can get all the endings, or at least most of them. Maybe I should have told the officers the truth. But I bet that I made the right decision by keeping the information to myself. When it comes to natural forces, it's better to stay out of its way, or you could really get yourself into trouble. I could really go for a nap. The one who flees will live to see another day. Okay, next one. Okay, and we're up to the very last choice that I have been able to find. Last time we called out for the boy. This time, we're gonna crawl into the hole. Go on, go lay down. Who's there? Reveal yourself or I'll shoot. Really? In serving the wicked, expect no reward, and be thankful if you escape injury for your own pains. Okay, well, I found no scenario that led to the boy being alive. One, he was chopped up into tiny pieces. Well, I guess in both of them he was chopped up into tiny pieces. The thing I don't like about this is they really don't tell you anything that happened with the boy. Which, I guess in real life, when stuff like this happens, there's no real answers to it. It just kind of happens, and a lot of the times you don't find out why or how or anything like that. So maybe that's what they were going for. But in video games and books and stuff like that, in movies, you really can't go that route because it leaves the readers or the gamers, whatever, it leaves them with a feeling of emptiness because there's no closure. There's not sure what's happened. Um, there are very few games, movies, books, whatever that can get away with this. However, they have to have really, really solid storylines leading up to it in order to actually get away with that. This one, while it was decent and grammar, I don't feel that it had a strong storyline enough to get away with that. I really think they should have given an ending, a true ending, quote unquote, as they call them, to at least tell you, what happened, why it happened, or maybe one where you could have saved the boy. I mean, there was a lot of different endings that could have been done here, and a lot of different areas that could have had a lot of more information. But for what it was and all that, it was pretty decent. It was fun. I liked that they had this right here being the ending for the most part, and that there was a bunch of different ones based on your actions. The game could have ended sooner, it could have gone longer. Sadly, we went to the very end, and I think we found all the endings. I'm not 100% sure, but we found what we could. So, if you guys try this game and you find an ending that I didn't, be sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll go back through here and see if I can find another one. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, mash that like button like it's on a controller, and feel free to comment and subscribe for more content in the future. As always, I'm Nalabyte, and I will see you all in the next one. Later, guys.